was about to get pulled over by a state trooper. So thank you, God, that was not me. Fun fact, I've never actually been pulled over before. So that would have really put a damper on things. Like I literally was like, I looked down, I was going so fast. And then I saw him pull out and he put his lights on and he like started to get over. And I was like, shit, like I was like, he's about to pull me over. And then he got over in front of me and pulled over someone like 5 cars in front of me. So, woo, thank you, God, that was not me. I'm slowing my butt down. I don't even know what the speed limit is right here. One of my old roommates and one of my best friends, she is getting married and they're having a couple shower for her. So I am coming into town this weekend. Mike and I kind of talked it through. Like every time we travel, we have to like board our dogs and we have 2 dogs. It's very expensive. $300 just for like a weekend to go away. So it just doesn't really like make sense if like both of us don't have to actually be somewhere for us to board them. So we don't if we don't have to. So I've just been having like, I haven't vlogged this week obviously because this is kind of going to be like a weekend vlog and I already have a video that's being posted on Sunday. I've had like a really tough week with this whole like TTC journey. I just like needed some friend time. I was like, hey honey, it's not that I don't want you to come, but like I could really use some time with my best friends. And just because like I just don't see them a lot because they're in Nashville still, and I'm really sad. Our other friend Hannah, that's like a part of our little foursome friend group, she can't come because she lives in Mississippi now and she couldn't come up this weekend. So we're never all together like a lot. And I haven't been to Nashville since Madison's wedding, Madison is who I'm staying with. So she'll be a new character introduced on the vlog. She got married in February, and that was the last time we were out here. I literally feel like such a boomer whenever I come back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's changed so much since I've been here. But it's always so crazy to me, like even driving through, like right now I'm driving through like Mount Juliet, and it's so crazy always like seeing how much it's growing. I moved to Middle Tennessee in 2013 in Murfreesboro for college, which is like 45 minutes southeast of Nashville. It was crazy just from like, cause I was going to Nashville in college when like it was like just honky tonk bars. Like none of the celebrities, like country music artists, had bars yet. It was not like a bachelorette party destination, really. Like you could go and like beers were like $2, $2. Like it was so cheap, but that is not the case anymore. And by the time I'm actually moved into Nashville, like my address was Nashville right after college, and I lived in Nashville from 2017 until 2022, 6 years. So it's quite a while, and it changed so much just from like, even, I mean, like right after college was when I met Madison and Marie and Hannah, and we would all go out to Broadway all the time, and like it was just like a casual thing, like, oh, let's Uber down to Broadway or Midtown or whatever. And it was not like miserable to be around so many people. But now it is, every time I'm here now, and even towards the end of my time living here, we avoided those places like the plague. Like that's not where you went. Like you went to like your local little like neighborhood bar, and we lived in the Nations, so it was like you kind of just stayed around like the Nations, and I'm not a big bar girl anyways. So, anywho, it's always just set, like, I literally feel like such a boomer, because I'm like, it's just, can you believe, like, it's just changed so much, because truly, it has grown so much. Like, Nashville now, I feel like, is, like, truly, like, it's a huge city, it's a big city to live in, so, it's early. I got up at, like, 6 a.m. today. I get up at, like, 6 every day, so I was like, might as well, I took off work today, so Madison and I and Marie, like, actually hang out today, because otherwise I would have been coming in later tonight or tomorrow morning, and then would have had to go home on like midday on Sunday, and that just isn't really enough time. So I had quite a bit of days built up. I really wanted to take a day. I just needed a day. This week also at work was just like, not only emotionally, personally am I on the edge, but like at work this week, like things were pushing me to the edge. I was like, I called my manager on Wednesday. I was like, I need a break. I'm so happy I'm off on Friday because I need a break from this. Like I need to take a beat and step away. So I took today off. Madison took today off. Marie's a flight attendant, so she's usually off on the weekends. She really only flies during the week. And Madison and I are going to like beat bop around. There's 2 Needlepoint stores I want to go to. I want to go to Kick-Ass Needlepoint, which I'm pretty sure used to be called something else. And I'm pretty sure I was there before it was like renamed Kick-Ass, which would have been, gosh, when was it? Mike and I were here in like the spring, maybe the fall. I don't remember why we were in town, but it wasn't for Madison's wedding. It was for something else. Maybe like at graduate. We came in for the girl I used to nanny when I was in college. She graduated high school. I think we came in for her graduation party, and I went then. So that would have been last May of 2025. I'm pretty sure I went to it when it was named something else. I just find like seeing their videos on Insta or TikTok. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've been here before. And then there's a new one called the Stitching Bell, I believe. And both of them are like on the west side, which is like where Madison lives. So I was like, I really want to go to these Needlepoint stores. I'll go like first thing Friday morning. Like, you don't have to go with me. But she has like a bunch of errands she needs to run anyways, because like for Marie's shower tomorrow, like getting plates and all the things. So she's like, why don't we just beep bop around on Friday? And then like maybe Friday afternoon it'll be warm enough and we'll go to the pool. That's what the plan is, hopefully. Are you getting over, sir? Please don't. Thank you so much. Because we're trying to like knock stuff out a little early. Hopefully, yeah, it says now that it's 81. So it should be like a perfect pool day. It's like yesterday morning and this morning it's felt like fall. Not mad, but weird. I know that it's like when it starts to fake fall onto us in like August, September, October, and then it's like, we know it's not really going to cool off yet. You don't have to do that. Here in Tennessee, that's what it always does. I'm passing the airport now. I'm probably exactly like 30 minutes away. So I need to text Madison, tell her I'm almost there. I will bring you guys along when I get to her house. Hey vlog, it's the Madisons.
Hello.
We're together once again. We're also going to go get our friend Marie and then go to the Needlepoint store. Let's go. We're back. Girl, the Madisons are back.
We're here. We're back.
Back and better than ever. We have just had ourselves a day. We went to the 2 Needlepoint stores, Kick-Ass and the Stitching Bell. Went to lunch with Marie. Dropped Marie off. We had to go run some errands for Marie's shower tomorrow. So we went and did that. And then we went back and we've been at the pool all afternoon. And now we're going to go get food.
And we got wrinkly and pruny and
showered up.
Now we're good.
Honestly, that post-shower after you've been out in the sunlight, that feels so good.
So
and
good.
I felt like my lotion on.
Yeah, because my skin feels very like...
I know, mine feels it's so dry.
Or
so now,
scaly like.
Oh, that's a cool motorcycle. It looks like, what's the Daredevil? What's that guy?
What?
You know, like the guy that like did all the jumps and stuff, and he had like the little motorcycle like that. Evil Knievel.
No, I don't know.
You never heard of that? No.
I thought you were talking about that show with the cute boy with the blonde hair, the biker show. Sons of Anarchy.
Oh no,
because they also drive the
like Harleys.
Yeah, like the big. You know what I'm talking about? What are they called? They have a name.
I know what you're talking about, but the hog.
Yeah, I don't. Is that the name? Anyways, doesn't matter.
Anyways,
back to you. Back to your vlog.
We are going to ML Rose. Here, I'll just hold it.
And I took the longest way to get here.
Yeah, you did kind of take a long way to get here.
Don't worry about it.
It's okay. I'm just like revisiting my stomping grounds, just everywhere we go, every little which way.
I thought you wanted to see
this. I did. I wanted to see everything.
I really had you in mind when I took the long way.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Thank you.
And Marie also texted and was like, okay, so maybe she needed more time.
Okay, well, perfect. So, yeah, we're going to go probably eat a burger.
I totally made that sound like it was intentional, and it was not intentional at all.
So anyways, that's what we're going to go do. I'm sorry I've been a bad vlogger. I've just been hanging out with my friends.
Heaven forbid we spend some quality time together.
Offline. We're just having a day.
Also, you're in different clothes, and I'm in the same clothes that I was wearing before.
Cute. Where's that from?
Let me do a OTD. Okay, sunglasses, Amazon. Top, Aerie. Shorts, Aerie. Socks, Hanes. Shoes, Nike.
Nice.
Ring, my husband.
Love that. I love that. I'm wearing my toast shirt that I wear all the time. Speaking of husbands, I think my husband's calling me, so I'm going to answer that. Gotcha.
Captured a lot of me shoving my face.
I have captured a lot of you today.
No, I said shoving my face.
Morning vlog. It is Saturday morning. We are loafing on the couch, drinking our coffee. Madison's reading her book. Our sweet husband just went to go pick up our breakfast, and I think I'm going to turn on the new Idaho murders documentary on Netflix and try to finish this. That's the hope. So we're just gonna sit here and cozy together. It makes me feel nostalgic for when we lived together and we would sit on this couch and be cozy in the morning.
Don't let me cry. That's not nice.
I know.
That's not nice.
This couch is everything to me.
This is the best couch.
It holds so many memories of us. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, just
$300 worth of memories.
Yeah, surely. Anywho, I'm gonna sit here and work on this. Madison's gonna read our book, gonna wait on our breakfast, and have a slow little morning before we get things rolling around here. Right here. You say send a receipt, and I say
You know that
holy
sells, but
cannoli.
yeah, who is my carrier? Ceasefire? Yeah.
I'll send a photo of this to my husband.
Yeah, send a picture so show him we're all having fun. He's not here.
This is so good. Oh my god.
Hey guys, it is a little bit later. Madison and I watched the entirety of the new Idaho 4 Netflix documentary. Wasn't really any new information. It was just kind of like a new way of it being presented, really. So we did that. We had bagels, which you guys saw. And then we went to go pick up flowers for the shower later at Costco. And we realized that she couldn't pick up the desserts from, this is at like 11:30. She couldn't pick up the desserts from Costco or from Publix until 1. So I was like, I might actually go back to the Needlepoint store by myself. Let me cook, if you know what I'm saying. Get my canvases that I bought yesterday. So I know I haven't given you guys like a full haul, and I got other stuff that's back at her house that I don't have with me. But I bought the Mahjong from Above canvas, which I'm so excited to do. And then I bought this little Music City Stitch It Angel, because you guys know I've just been loving Stitch It Angels lately. They're so cute and fun. So I kitted them both. The Mahjong from Above canvas, I did an all Milan, which I've never stitched with before. I'm really excited to like try something new. They just have like a fantastic kick-ass needlepoint. Has like such a good selection of thread. So I knew I really wanted to kit some canvases here. But anyways, I also grabbed these because I don't have any of these for when we play Mahjong. Use them to like scoop up the tiles and like shuffle them around, and they are extremely, like at first I was like, that's kind of like, do you need that? And now I'm like, they're extremely helpful. That I grabbed. And then wow, there's so much thread in here. I also kind of kitted my Morgan Julia pumpkin canvas just like off the picture. So I don't really know if it's like exactly what I want, but I went ahead and bought some threads for it. So for my little Stitch It Angel, let me zoom you guys in a little bit. So for my Stitch It Angel, I did, which I may already have this color in Fireworks, I honestly can't remember, FT5. I may have used this on my Statue of Liberty, but I just couldn't remember. So I went ahead and bought that for like the actual wording on it and for like around her hat up here. And then I grabbed Very Velvet in V248, just like this brown color for her hair. And then I did this V210, like light pink for her face. And then I love stitching Pepper Pot on 13 mesh. I know it's not for everybody, but I enjoy it. So for her little outfit, I did plie and sorbet, and I think that they're like so pretty together. Like I think that's gonna look amazing. So there's that one. And then I kind of don't even want to go through, like the Mahjong from Above canvas has like so many colors in it, so many. So there's that. But for that Morgan Julia canvas, I got 2 shades of orange because I wasn't sure which orange I would like really want to use, but like they're both good like Halloween-y oranges. And then it has like a darker color in it, so I grabbed this like deep orange, some fuzzy stuff for the jack-o'-lantern's eyes and mouth. And then I think I have just like a regular black I can do for the handle. And then for the little candies in it, I'm gonna do fireworks. So I had red, blue, and I think I grabbed a black fireworks. They're like a dark color. So I'm gonna use these on like the candy things. It's kind of hard to visualize because I don't have it with me, but that's what these are all for. Then for the Mahjong from Above canvas, I got 2 big Milan skeins for the actual like big part of the canvas. You can kind of see here. And I did, the light color is aloe and the dark one is reef. So very excited about those. Are these different? And then I kind of don't want to go through every single color, but like this is like a whole bag of stuff. Like such pretty colors. And I guess I can show you all of them, but there's so many colors on here. I guess I can just start, I'll just pull them out of the bag. But for that canvas, I'm doing Sandy Toes for part of, there's like hands in there that are like actually playing Mahjong. I have like Canary for like one of the yellow colors being used. Junebug for the racks. Whale, let me see where that's being used. I think whale is being used as like a drink or something on the side of the canvas. Azalea also being used as one of the racks. Isle is just being used like a few little here and there in the canvas. Captain also, I think it's just like a tile color, like there's little dots that are the tiles. So those are being used. Same thing, this is like a tile color. E-P-E-E. It's like a really bright orange. For the other racks that are like opposite sides of each other, I did Kingfisher and Bird's Nest. They're like really pretty turquoisey colors. I grabbed Fawn for like a hand in there, Hot Lips for some of the tiles, Granola is like another option for some of the hands, Chartreuse, I'm very excited about this one. I love Chartreuse, which is I think a tile color. Yeah, maybe it's a drink color, like someone's drink sitting there. And then the last ones were Shaved Ice, like a very pretty light blue, Raw Sugar, like a brownie tan color, and Grapefruit. So, such pretty colors. And then they give you like a little needle and threader. And I think she didn't need to do that. She also gave me one yesterday, but never can have too many. They're so nice in there. And we also went to the Stitching Bell as well. And I only bought canvases at Kick-Ass because I just bought, as you guys, I think, actually, I can't remember if I showed them or not in the vlog, but I just bought that Morgan Julia Designs like pumpkin canvas, and I had just bought another Stitch It Angel. So I was like, and I bought these two canvases yesterday in here. So I was like, I just don't need another canvas. Oh, they also have these little matchbooks and a little button. So I was like, that's fun. So I grabbed that. Then it was free. So we did that yesterday. We went to the Kick-Ass and I grabbed these canvases, and then we went to the Stitching Bell, and the Stitching Bell is beautiful. Like, it's so pretty inside. It's so pretty inside. She has quite a bit of like thread in there. I like that it's like so spread out in there. Like you can really, to me, it felt more like how Canvas Queen is in Knoxville, because like you have so much space. And then it's just beautiful. Like she's done such an amazing job with it. And I met the owner of it. She checked me out, and when I told her out, she was like, hey, 6 Avo, you're in Knoxville, like, so you go to Wallace and Canvas Queen. And she was so nice and like spoke so highly of them. So it's just so, like, it was like a whole experience literally just going in there. So we did that. I bought, what did I buy there? I bought like one skein of thread that I was like, that's kind of cool. It was like 413 mesh, and it's kind of like variegated like blue and white. I can't remember what it was called, but I bought that because I was like, that's just fun to have in my stash. And then I bought some corner minders for my stretcher bars. And then, oh, and here yesterday, like I said, I'll do like a full haul once I get home, but I bought some Featherlight frames because I don't have stretcher bars that work with like little smaller canvases, so I was really excited to have those. So fun little haul. Now it is 12:56, so I'm gonna run to Publix, get the Petafors. I think I want to go to Sonic and get myself like a big fat ice water with a bunch of ice and lemon, and then we're going back to Madison's. I'll be just kind of chilling because we don't really have to be there until probably like 3 to set up, and it's just now 1, so we have some time. Okay, hello friends. It is now Monday, so obviously I didn't finish the Nashville vlog like I should have. I drove home pretty early yesterday. I left Nashville around like 9, and so I got home around 1, just with the time difference and everything. And then I honestly ate lunch and took a nap and woke up, ate dinner, and went back to bed. I was very tired. So I didn't kind of wrap up that vlog, but I wanted to wrap it up by giving you a complete haul of what I grabbed at the Needlepoint stores that I went to. So I think I've already shown you this. This is the Mahjong from Above Canvas 13 mesh. I'm so excited about this one. I think I showed you guys like everything that I kitted this one with as well. And then this little Music City Stitch It Angel. Love her. And then I think I've already, like I said, already walked through all this, but this is the thread for those canvases. And then I also kitted my Morgan Julia Designs pumpkin, which I don't know if I've shown the vlog that. Let me grab it. It's this one. I feel like it's been like all over the internet, but I think it's so cute. Can't wait to start stitching this one once I officially get into my fall stitching. So also while I was at Kick-Ass Needlepoint, I grabbed these 2 Featherlight frames. So I grabbed the 7x7 and the 6x6 because I don't have anything this small. So anytime I'm having to do like this will actually be perfect for like my like Stitch It Angels. So that way I can like have better tension on it, because I just don't think I'm like a stitch in hand kind of girl. So I didn't have anything this small, so these will be perfect for just like smaller projects that my stretcher bars don't fit on. And then you do have to buy specific tacks for those, so I grabbed those. Shout out to the girl checking me out because she's like, did you grab the tacks that go with this frame? So I was like, I did not know. Thank you for telling me. So that was very nice. And then from the Stitching Bell, which I think I told you guys, it is like so pretty in there. Like, she's just done a fabulous job with that store. Like, it's so pretty. I could spend forever in there. I didn't get as much stuff there. I just got this Moondrake Co. I think the color is Frozen Tears. And it's like sparkly, but then like also variegated. Like, I think it's so pretty. I think it would be so pretty if you were doing something that had I think like a snowman canvas, or like something like a nutcracker or fairy or something like that. I don't know, like some wintry canvas. I feel like this would be so pretty for. So I went ahead and grabbed that because I just thought it was stunning. I hadn't seen anything like that before. And then I have seen these also all over TikTok. And for your like regular stretcher bars, I grabbed some corner minders, and I got the Starlight Teal. These basically just like hold your stretcher bars in place, so that way nothing like shifts around. So I grabbed a set of those, which I'm very excited about. I'm sure that my Needlepoint stores probably have them. I just haven't really ever noticed them before. And there was just like a whole basket sitting there, and I was like, I would like one of those. So that is it as far as my haul. I feel like the majority of it was really just like all the thread for this Mahjong from Above canvas. Just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick little haul, show you what I grabbed while I was there. And if you are, I know there's a third Needlepoint store. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like on the south side, like more so in like Brentwood, I'm pretty sure. Which, like, thank God I didn't know about it while I lived there, because that's where I lived and I would have been tearing it up because I don't think it was far from my apartment. But I would highly recommend, I haven't been to that one so I can't speak to it, but I would highly recommend the other two. They are just, the girls that work there are so nice. Like, the girls in Kick-Ass are like so helpful and fun and cool. And same with like the lady that owns the Stitching Bell. I think I'd mentioned this, like she was like, oh, like Knoxville, like so you go to Canvas Queen and Wallace, and was just speaking so highly of them, and her store is just like so pretty. So, and they're not too far apart. So if you live on the west side of town, or just, you know, are in Nashville and are in that area, they're more so on like the west side of downtown, but beautiful shops. So I am going to close out this vlog, my little Nashville weekend vlog. It was so nice to hang out with my friends. I think I kind of needed that as like a little brain reset, because last week I just kind of had a really hard mental health week. I'm about to go to therapy again this week, so that's good. I think it was just good for me. I was telling my husband last night or this morning, I can't remember. I think here, and I love my life here, all my friends here have kids, and like my cousins and stuff, like they have kids. And so I'm just kind of surrounded by people that have families and have kids and babies, and like that's obviously what we want. And I love those friendships and cherish those friendships, and they're so great to me. It's not that I can't be friends with someone because I want to have a baby and they have a baby. Like, it's not like that, but sometimes it's just hard. And I think I just get in my head feeling like we're so behind in this process, and like time just keeps ticking, and we're not pregnant yet. And I think it was really good for me to go be around my Nashville friends that like none of them have kids. So like my friend that's getting married is 35. So it's just like, I think it's so good for me to realize like, okay, we're all on our own timeline. No one's behind, no one's ahead. Like, everybody has their own path. And I think that it was good for me just to take a minute and spend some time there and just realize like, okay, we are good. It's not the end of the world. So I think it was a very good mental reset for me. So I'm going to end this vlog here and hopefully start up a new one. But if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the things, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.